Shalom, all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect B'Shem Rachak Wadash. My name is Jacobo from Plaintables Camp. It's the apostles video. He's reviewing, or he's talking about with the Ones That Can See channel. He's reporting on, is the Department of Homeland Security considering a reality show where immigrants compete for U.S. citizenship? That's interesting. Let's look.
The rest of you elect out there, shalom to you all. I'm going to make this super quick. Let's see where the spirit takes me. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, We Got a Madman on Our Hands. So this is from Ones That Can See. The title is Donald Trump and the government are considering making a real-life Hunger Games reality TV show. This guy's a character, man. And he would do it. He would do it. So it says here, U.S. This is documented right here. This has nothing to do with the title. It says, is the department. This is as of May. It's in the month of May, so it's this month. I don't know if that's 11. I can't hardly see it. Or 17. If it's 17, it was two days ago. Is the Department of Homeland Security considering a reality show or TV show where immigrants compete for U.S. citizenship? Now, is it going to be like Game of Thrones where you got to you get a bunch of them in there, the last one standing, you got to kill each other, and the last one standing becomes a citizen? Hey, you might as well have, which goes into the Purge. Let me go into the movie The Purge. You know, when you think of this guy, you think of, as I've been saying previously, the cruel Lord in Isaiah chapter 19. I may even go into that. You also have the king of Babylon in Isaiah chapter 14. It's not talking about Nebuchadnezzar. It's not talking about Belshazzar. It's talking about the modern king of Babylon. The modern king of Babylon is talking about the daughter of Babylon. So he's got to be the king of Babylon. Yeah, we're going to that too. We'll go into that, and we'll go into Isaiah 19, and we may just go straight into the NLT of the game. Inside jokes. These lawyers, nobody's standing up to this individual right here, but he belongs there because the Most High put him in there. I should read 12. Let me open this up. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
Yeah, the apostle goes into how, Americans, U.S. citizens love to see violence, love to see violent movies, and they want to see riots and fires and make the news and be interested in the news because, Americans are really in love with violence. So that would make for good TV, so to speak, if it's real, So
13, and the Most High said unto Noah, which means comfort, or comforter, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence and corruption through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. You got violence 57 times. Let me just do this. Let me go to Proverbs 4 and 7. Proverbs. For they eat the bread of wickedness That's what you're doing currently, and drink the wine of violence. Just like people eat every day and they drink. In the Middle East, everybody drunk wine. That was just a staple. You just drunk wine. Not so much in this country, but you drink beers here, but over there you drink wine. It said, for they eat the bread of wickedness, just like they eat. You're gonna eat in the morning, you're gonna eat in the evening. You're committing wickedness in the morning, wickedness in the evening, and drink the wine of violence. Meaning, it's all about. Hey, people like watching MMA matches, and when riots break out, you like that. You like that, don't you? I'm sorry. 3 and 6. Therefore pride compasses them about as a chain. That's Esau. Violence covereth them as a garment. Madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying them that fear the Lord. All Israelites fear the Lord in their heart, although they don't know that they're Israelites. Read Romans chapter 2, around about the 15th verse. They become a law unto themselves, meaning you know by nature not to lay with your best friend's girl. You know by nature not to kill anybody. You know that by nature. That's not in the nature of Esau. So the law is not in him. Okay, let's see. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude, right, the war. This is when Yahushua comes down in the ship that came. He neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Let me open this up. Go to the 10th verse. Let me get ready to close. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, he gave the command. What they used was a DEW, which is a direct energy weapon system, or DEWs, direct energy weapon system. There's a reason why they use a Mountain Dew. What was it called? Tropical Blast or whatever it was called. And they were telling you with the DEW, because the DEW, Mountain Dew, the DEW is written in big bold letters, DEW, direct energy weapons. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, and as it had been a blast of fire, direct energy weapon. So the Most High gave this technology to this white man, the direct energy weapon system. And out of his lips, a flaming breath, meaning out of his command, and out of his tongue, he cast out sparks and tempests. Out of his command, he shot the lasers. That's how the angels that possess these chariots, their power is the lasers. And they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude, the nations. But they're going to have that war in heaven, Revelation chapter 12, which was prepared to fight and burnt them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. What is this? What I saw this, I was afraid. When I saw this, I was afraid. When I saw this, I was afraid. Because Ezra the prophet.
Yeah, and some people believe that America, United States, is not in the Bible. They believe that United States isn't in the Bible. You got it. You're definitely the Spirit. The Holy Spirit is not working with you if you believe that during this war here, all right, the Third World War, as prophesied in the scriptures, that America is not going to be involved in. those nations that are going to be gathered into the east, called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon in the Greek. All right, America is definitely going to be there. All right, so America is in prophecy in the scriptures. It's one of those wicked nations. All right, a part of this multitude here. All right, and I got this one precept here. We got a madman on our hands. The Hunger Games and the Purge will become a reality in America. Will become a reality in America. Yeah, because the scriptures speak about a time of trouble. All right, something's going to happen that's going to be major. We obviously have the implantable microchip. All right, that's definitely a time of trouble. All right, there's going to be a persecution. Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even so the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So only the elect are going to be delivered. So the time of trouble, we got one point is the implantable microchip, Revelation 13:16 on down, or 50, start from 15 on down. All right, tells you about the charagma and the chi psi stigma. All right, which is the mark of the beast, which if you don't have that, you will not be able to buy or sell, and the penalty for not taking it is you're going to be put to death. So there's going to be some time of trouble. There's going to be something around the financial system in which it's going to be dangerous, some type of ease dis, all right, some type of insurrection or rebellion or crises, all right, that's going to make the implantable microchip come about. All right, there's going to be many sorrows, many troubles that's going to be happening during these days. All right, and all thing we can do is prepare mentally, because physically there's nothing we can do. We don't have the power. All right, that's not our power. Our power is spirit. All right, we can't stack up canned goods and preservable dry vegetables and fruit. We can't do that, because the scriptures tell you that he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. And it tells you here there should be a time of trouble that was since there was a nation. So yeah, it's going to be some evil, demonic troubles and deaths that are going to be out here. All right, trouble. We got Tazarah, a strait, a distress, vexer, rival wife. All right, distress, tribulation, adversity, affliction. All right, so this is going to be, I mean, we can only imagine, because the prophecy is that we haven't seen this type of trouble before. All right, so we're like talking about what they're talking about: guillotines, get your head chopped off if you don't get the implantable microchip. This Hunger Game like game shows that may turn into a reality. All right, these different predictive programming, man hunting. All right, cities being cut off. These are all times of trouble. All right, and we're spiritually preparing for them, because our power, our great power, is in the spirit, then is in the angels coming to our aid and endowing us with spiritual power. That's where our power is. All right. This is John 14. Read. John 14:9. Now in here, Yahushua saith unto him, have I been with you so long, and yet hast thou not known me? Philip, he that hath seen me hath seen the Father, and how sayest thou then, show us the Father? I believe Philip asked us, show us the Father. Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? Yeah, they saw how much power he had. They didn't have to worry about nothing. And of course, you get still get like afraid at times, but with a powerful being like that, like your confidence get boosted. All right, but at times you still fear here and there. The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Yeah, you have spiritual power. All right, and they saw it. They were first eyewitnesses. Verily, verily, this is John 14:12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go into the Father. All right. Shall he do? We got 4160. 4160. Open up a new tab. We got Paio, or Poel. And we got make ready, produce, construct, fashion, to render. All right. Carry out, execute down here. All right. Keep, to make ready, institute, perform. Down here at the bottom, number 5. Yeah, so the elect going to get that power. All right. It says in greater works than these, because I go to the Father. G3173. Greater works. Megas. This means great. Mass of weight, great number. Quantness, number 2. Quality, numerous, large, abundant. Use of intensity and its degrees. Intensity. So let's say Yahweh Shai was at let's say 40%. Now Yahweh Shai has unlimited power, but on Earth, let's say he did 40%. We're gonna do like 60 or 70%. All right. Used of intensity and its degrees. All right. So I'm just using that as an example of degrees, like percentages. All right. With great effort of the affections and emotions in the mind of natural events, powerful, affecting the senses violently. This is spiritual. All right. Not of natural events, affections, emotions, things estimated of high importance, great weight. Mass, weight, great. All right. So greater, great in intensity. Number 4, I think, is the best one. All right, from what I'm seeing. You can look over it yourself. That's megas in context with the precept. G3173, megas is the root word of what's there. Let's see. 1412. My zona. Yep, my zona. Yeah, my zona is the word there. The root word is megas. All right. So those are the works. Yahweh Shai Raj that we get that power, and we'll be able to protect the other elect, and those of us that gotta go to the guillotine. Yahweh Shai going to build those elect men, women up to receive that punishment and that honor. So we got a madman in office. All right. This very well could be one of the troubles that Daniel spoke about. All right. And that power, Yahweh Shai is going to endow his elect with. It's impossible for all the elect to get destroyed. That's absolutely impossible. We're going to have a small number of Israelites that are of the elect that are going to get erased and sent, get put to death. All right, so the majority of Israel that are of the elect are going up in those chariots, and either way, we're going to come back anyway. All right, we're either going to raise out the grave, or we're going to recombinate our bodies and we're going to go up, or we're going to be on the ships already. If we are the elect, the Lord Yahushua is going to bring us back. All right, at our proper time. So I'll leave that there. It's the Apostles video. What is the 666 mark? 2. All right, hope you edified. Shalom.